I'm about to show you a 12-second video and I want you to guess how many views it has.
These roads of flames are catching a fire.
Now, if you guessed 674.5 million, you are correct. Why does this video have that many views? That is more views than Mr. Beast gets. That is genuinely unfucking believable. 12 seconds, all the girl had to do was do this, move it out a little bit, flick her hair, and that was it. There's no talent in that at all. This shit is just ridiculous. Now, before you go ahead and say, oh, that's just one lucky TikTok video. No, this girl is literally TikTok's fucking favorite. Forget Charli D'Amelio. Okay, she's in the past. She's long gone. This girl will get 5 million views per every single TikTok. I mean, in the past week alone, she's probably got like 1 billion views, like actually 1 billion views in a week. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to go ahead and hate on this girl because clearly she's doing something right, but holy fucking shit, is this seriously the kind of content that we're watching nowadays? Now, I'm not going to go ahead and say that my videos are out of this world and fascinating, but you know, maybe every now and then you get a little giggle out of it and you just watch so you can waste a bit of time. But this right here, it's not content. I'm sorry to say it, okay? A 6-second clip of you maybe lip syncing half of the lyrics and then moving the camera around, that can't be the content that we're watching nowadays. Like, I really do dislike this TikTok fame because it's just so fake. Like, the engagement doesn't transfer over at all. Like, if you look at this girl's videos, okay, so her videos from the past week, 64.5 million views, 124.1 million views, 66.2 million views, 94.6 million views, 46.8 million. It just goes on and on and on, and you think, fucking hell, she's got so many views. How many followers does she have? 7.9 million. So she can get 1 billion views in a week and she'll only be sat on 7.9 million followers, which really just shows a lot about TikTok as a whole, and also just the short form content. Like, sure, yeah, I know you get paid a little bit for the views, and if you get a brand deal, good job, you're going to make yourself a bit of money, but there's no kind of relation to engagement. Like, sure, you'll get likes and you'll get comments, but people don't care about viewing your page. Like, they don't. They do not care. Unless you're making like some genuinely really interesting content and they want to see a longer version of it, TikTok fame is just, it's not valuable. I'm sorry, it's not. It's good for gaining people's attention, and if you can learn to transfer that attention into engagement, fucking hell, you're going to be away with it. But I just want to point one thing out here. So even with all of these views and 7.9 million followers, if you go to her YouTube, which is linked in her bio, it's right there, she's only got 1.25 million subscribers. Now, yeah, that's a lot more than what I've got, and it is very fucking impressive, but she's averaging maybe 100 to 300k views per video, which, yes, is still better than me. I know that. I understand that. But for the views that she's getting on TikTok, you would think, okay, maybe she's getting at least 1 million views per video. At least. I mean, she's just dropped a video with over 500 million views. Anyway, I'm not here to shit talk and stuff like that. I just wanted to point out that very interesting factor about the short form content, and I want to kind of lead on to a primary point that I want to make here. Now, in the world nowadays, I feel like everyone's just using this kind of short form content as a way of just passing time, which is honestly quite dangerous, because not only when you're watching this short form content do you kind of forget how long you've been watching it for, it is literal brain rot. Like, if you look at her videos, they are never any longer than 12 seconds long. Why is that? Because people get bored after that. They physically cannot watch it any longer, because guess what? Their attention span is fucking annihilated. Now, like what I said earlier, if this short form content was turning into long form content, so, you know, maybe it's a little clip from video, someone's like, hey, that looked quite entertaining, let me go watch the full video, and then they go and watch a 20-minute video, hey, that would be pretty fucking solid. But with the direction that we're rapidly going in, I honestly see long form content just completely dying out. Unless you're kind of like one of the older generations. When I say older, I mean maybe like 16 plus. I think you're fucked. Unless you kind of sit down and you say to yourself, I actually need to start engaging in some longer form content. Like, even if the video is just 5 minutes long, I actually need to start looking at longer stuff so I can train my brain to not be so obsessed with just getting quick hits of dopamine. Because that is, at the end of the day, what it really is. It's just sat there and, oh, bright color. Oh, yeah. Oh, game. Oh, yeah. So anyway, with that being said, short form content is very good for promoting things if you can divert that attention into long form content. But with the way that we're going, it's a dying breed. You know, the long form content is a genuine dying breed because people aren't, they're just not interested enough. They need to be bounced from one thing to another. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say something about this video because fucking hell, that's too many views. I bet if I refresh my page right now, oh my gosh, I've refreshed my page, it's at 674.7 million. So it's just gone up 200,000 views in what? 8 minutes of me recording. How? I bet by the time it's up, it's going to be at like 680. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I'm not annoyed about this, but subscribe, please, because long form content is a dying form. We need to save it. If you like videos like this, best believe they're going to be gone in the future because people like Leah Holton are going to fucking take it from you, okay? Anyway, yeah, that's about it. See you.